Hey everyone, there's something that everybody's using at home 100% that is causing or increasing the amount of neck stress that you have, that you're either aware of it or you're not. So one of the things that I noticed is that before the COVID, I was using my phone about 45 minutes a day. That was the average. At least that's what my phone was telling me. And now that it's been almost 3 months, my phone is telling me the average time that I'm using my phone is close to 4 hours. And for some of you, you're like, probably yes. I don't know if you guys know the average, but the average is 7 hours a day. So 7 hours a day. Now, this is the problem. When people are using their phone, so if you're looking at your phone, the average person looks down about 45 degrees. So you look down at your phone, 45 degrees, or you're looking down and it's 60 degrees. So a neuroscientist in 2014 published a paper, and he basically looked into this. He wanted to see how much stress was on the spine when people are looking down at their phones. And from this, they coined the name text neck. And it's something I refer to a lot in the office, but I want you to think about this, because if you're at home, you're using your cell phone, or you're at work or whatever you're doing, if you're looking down at your phone 45 degrees, the average head weighs 13 pounds. So the average head weighs 13 pounds, but when you bring your head forward 45 degrees, you're adding, and this is crazy, up to 60 pounds of weight. So 60 pounds of weight. So, and the more your head goes forward, the more weight you're putting on. So if your head is coming forward, you're like this, all your posterior muscles have to work to balance that out. So they're straining, they're stressing. So if, I went from 45 minutes to almost 4 hours a day of straining my own neck. Likewise, if you're part of the stats where you're doing 7 hours, then 7 hours of straining your neck. So if that's something you're doing, there's two things you need to do. One, put down your phone. We have to learn to put down our phones, or you need to find a way to use your phone that's going to want to decrease the amount that you're using it. So a really good way is, let's say you're at home, you want to go on your phone or your tablet or anything like that. If you lay on your tummy and you're forcing yourself to come up to look at your phone or your tablet, well, that is increasing. So increasing your cervical curve. So that's one thing. Lay on your tummy when you're using your phone so you're not straining your neck. That's a really easy way, and you could easily do that at home. The other way of doing that is, let's say you're sitting in a chair and, instead of looking down like this, if you lean forward and place your elbows on your knees, you're naturally going to start holding your head and your phone at the eye level. So that way you're not straining your neck. So I want you to try that this week. Put down your phones. That would be the best way to do it. Get off social media. Stop looking at this crazy stuff. But the other thing is, decrease the amount of time you're using your phones, because you're not realizing it, but you're straining your own neck. And so I don't want you guys to get, added neck strain from this time, but also, this is preventable. This is something you can easily modify or change. So if you're noticing that your phone is telling you at the end of, on Sunday, I think it comes out, it tells you how much you're using your phone. If you're seeing that and you're like, oh my gosh, and you're noticing you got neck pain, more headaches, tightness into the shoulders, numbness, tingling in the hands, all that type of stuff, well, you could be the one causing it. So, anyway, that was just a thought, something that I know I was doing when I looked at my own numbers, and I wanted to let you guys know that, because I know what's happening. We're getting more and more phone calls. People are getting more and more stressed, more and more pain, more and more everything, and we need to find ways to beat this ourselves. So that's a quick tip, something you guys can do at home. Let me know down below if there's any questions you have or you want to make a comment. Try it for yourself, and let me know what your screen time comes down, because that's going to be important.